Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, September 5th, 2016. Over the next few days, there are no significant fire potential impacts. This, I think, is the first time in a long time we've been able to say this, but we're looking at some cool, humid weather that will increase fuel moisture levels, and some seasonably cool weather through about Tuesday and Wednesday. Over the past 24 hours, there was some pretty heavy rain across parts of the Great Basin. You can see those orange and yellow highlights across portions of southern Idaho. And if you look at the legend, that's more than 3 inches of rain. So that may be a little inflated, but either way, there was quite heavy rain across portions of Idaho yesterday. There was a fair amount of lightning as well, mainly associated with those storms across southern Idaho and northern Nevada. But there was also some lightning across other portions of Utah. Initial attack was light with just a few new starts. There are also some larger ongoing fires. ERCs continue to drop across the Great Basin. You can see this pocket of rods that have ERCs below the 50th percentile. And this is notable because just a few days these areas were in the 80th to 90th percentile. So with this cooler, wetter weather, ERCs are definitely on the decrease. Live fuel moisture shows a similar trend as well. Across all of the sites represented here, you can see that the fuel moisture is decreasing. The satellite this morning shows low pressure system over Idaho, and that will continue to move north and east. So for this afternoon, much of the Great Basin is in the low to little to no risk as far as significant fire potential. We have some drier air across the south with higher humidities across the northern part of the Great Basin. Looking at more detail, the relative humidity forecast here on the left paints the same picture with higher relative humidities across the northern parts of the Great Basin, lower relative humidities further south. We're expecting pretty light winds today. As far as showers, maybe the far northern part of the Great Basin could see some showers this afternoon. You can see portions of the higher elevations in Idaho here highlighted in green. Moving into Tuesday, we'll continue to see drier air across the south with moisture increasing across the north. You can see that again reflected in the relative humidity forecast with those higher relative humidities across portions of Idaho. Winds will be a little stronger tomorrow, but they'll still be pretty light generally across the Great Basin. And if we look at weather, you can see an increase in shower activity expected across the northern part of the Great Basin. Moving into Wednesday, that moisture will decrease a bit across the north, continue drying across the south. Winds will continue to be light across the area on Wednesday. So looking at the next 3 days, really the only place that could see some precipitation is, again, the northern part of the Great Basin. On Thursday, we will continue to see the drier air across the south. And then on Friday, we will see dry air spread northward. We'll start to see temperatures increase with that high pressure building. And on Saturday, pretty similar day. And then moving into Sunday, it looks like there is a potential for another storm to begin to impact the Great Basin. So in the 7-day period, really quite similar to the 3-day period, any chance of precipitation will be across the northern part of the Great Basin. Finally, looking at the 8 to 14-day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal temperatures across the western part of the area, below normal temperatures across the east, with below normal precipitation across the entire Great Basin. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.